Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Alan and I'm going to be getting into my week 4 video journal with you guys. With that said, let's get started. I chose to do chapter 10 of the Ryan and Staton textbook, Decolonizing Transmedia Practices Within Writing and Editing. I chose to do this because I'm a huge history buff and I love the loss of native languages throughout the history of time. Don't get me wrong, I don't love the loss of it, but I love learning about it. And people who are alive today who can't speak their native tongue. And they go into Taiwan in the textbook. I'd like to give two of my own examples. Before we do that, I'd like to give a definition between lost and dead language. A lost language is something that has similarities and is branched off into another language, while a dead language is something that's extinct. My favorite lost language is ancient Greek. I love it. Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, all those guys. They all spoke it. And modern Greek now is similar to it, but hypothetically, if you brought up back those guys, they couldn't have a conversation fluently with someone in modern Greek. My favorite dead language it's called Akkadian. People in the Middle East used to speak it. It's a form of language used in ancient Mesopotamian times. It was used by the Babylonians and the Syrians, and it played a huge role in forming script and written communication. Now, due to economic challenges and war and socio-economic problems, Akkadian is now a dead language, and the closest relative to Akkadian is Arabic. Interesting enough. Now, I like to say the loss of languages is not just the disappearance of linguistic forms, but it's a loss of cultural heritage. Ancient Greek and Akkadian, they offer insights into the ancient world, literature, religion, politics, daily life. And it helps us, remember, and it preserves what remains of languages and the roots of our own civilization. But as time progresses, humans evolve. But in doing so, we risk critical aspects of our culture. Historically, it was orally and fables and writing and tradition that key methods of passing down knowledge. It's why we know about ancient philosophers such as the ancient Greeks. Today, with the rise of social media and all those apps and digital media, digital communication, it enables people to just share anything, any content they want. And this does not guarantee the preservation of our language. That being said, being here in America, the dominance of English and another language such as like Mandarin, or they lead to native tongue speakers, as the younger generation, they encourage them to learn our language. It's in schools and public life, it's all about, choices. And because I'll say English is so dominant within the world, people want to learn our language. Other societies who aren't as prevalent as, I'll say as America or China or Russia, they're not going to want to learn those languages. But despite all those challenges, it's crucial to really recognize the impact of what a loss of a native language means. It means we lose that society's culture and any knowledge they can bring us. Thank you guys.